Welcome, Libra, to your mid-month reading for June. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with you in the mid-month. This message, please, for Libra. This message for Libra. Oh, right there. Got the fertility. Listen to your heart. Something that's kind of pushing you to evolve in the mid-month when it comes to listening to your heart and listening to your intuitional guide of yourself. Might be building boundaries with people around you. I see boundaries. Some mental conflict going on. Hold on, guys. I'm going to move this up and then put this on top of it because it keeps wanting to move around. Okay, there we go. So having some kind of mental conflict going on. It feels like you're building boundaries. It feels like someone around you, this might be kind of pushing your buttons right now. Yeah, kind of causing a little disharmony within a situation and you having to choose wisely about this situation. So it's taking you into a kind of a different direction in the mid-month of how you're actually inspired to build boundaries with this person. Maybe you've given, up a little bit about having boundaries, and now you have to reinforce the boundaries with them, maybe tighter, or get back on the ball to set them again, right? So, yeah, because there's definitely something over here that's causing a disruption within a relationship when it comes to you and this person. It feels like they might be using you as kind of the doormat. Wow. Yeah, heartache and loss coming out over here. And it's kind of crazy because it's like they're trying, it feels like they're trying to push these buttons. They're trying to push and overstep their boundaries when it comes to the situation. Material, spiritual prosperity will be coming out of this situation in the mid-month, but it's almost like you're trying to hold tight to what you have. It almost feels like you were trying to make an alliance with this person in some ways, making some kind of compromise. But it just feels like they just keep overstepping. So it does feel like your boundaries are going to get stronger as you're going, so that you can keep your prosperities and your, your kind of yourself together for your own health and your own happiness, and maybe even your own abundance. Let's clarify on the mental. Yeah. Separation of the love. It's almost kind of like they kind of approached it all in a wrong way. It just feels like they're definitely. I'm going to say it right out the bat, they're encouraging you to make even stronger boundaries. The way that they're stepping up to the plate, you guys, within this situation is causing you to build a wall around you. Yeah, for your own happiness. Takers. Takers of the happiness. They want to take the happiness away, so you're separating yourself from this person so that you can move forward and get back to where you feel that that you are who you are without having to feel all this disruption. When you have all this disruption around you, right, now we understand why you're listening to your heart. Got it? Because they're really, I think they're taking advantage of the situation. No harmony, no achievement within the situation. For a lot of you, you are separating and becoming single again. And you're just finding that single life is the place that makes you more material and spiritually more prosperous and more happy. So yeah, I do see a lot of you becoming single again. For some of you, you might already be single and this person's really pushing towards you for unhappiness, but they really want you to date them. You see what I'm trying to say? So it could be that way as well. Take it how it resonates. But however it is, definitely wanting your own harvest over here. They have the Fool over here, so they definitely are trying to risk whatever they're risking. It's them. They want to risk it all. They are taking risky maneuvers, causing mental conflict in the situation, and it's almost like they will floodgate you with all these different things just to get, wow, they might be cheating too. Just to and try to get back at you. Might even be acting risque. But you definitely have to truly center yourself to try to understand what's going on within your own heart's desires, guys. Right? So it's definitely going to really push you into what you really need to do to approach the goal, you know, of getting back to happiness. Because the heartache and the loss is not a very good thing with the Two of Wands. And they're making you really think about what they're doing. What are you doing? And I'm going to say it's a Sagittarius. For some of you, it could be, but I'm going to call it Sag. And I'm going to say, what are you doing, Sag? What are you doing? Why are you pushing my buttons? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to cause heartache and, you know, and conflict and sadness and trouble? So I definitely do see this coming around. It could even end up that some of you are going to end up in a divorce. I see the separation, the wanting to be single, and now the divorce card coming out. Maybe they don't want a divorce. Maybe they don't want to have a legal separation. However it is, it's definitely going to feel more justified for you in the end so that you can have the things that you really need with the Six of Wands. If you also feel like this person, that you are divorced, maybe you are already divorced, those for you. Maybe they're trying to take all the material stuff away from you. Maybe they're trying to take the car, the house, the kids, the this, the dog. And, you know, you have to set some boundaries within the situation. Which means you're going to have some kind of legal support or something, because this person's really trying to get over on you, right? They're really trying to get over on you, and it's, you know, you're going to have to, and there's enforcing those boundaries for the things that you love in your own fertility and protection, right? Because right now, it just feels like whatever they're doing to step on you, I'm going to just call it the doormat effect, because no matter what, they're taking advantage of a situation, which is making you kind of walk on crutches over here to be determined where you really need to get your victory and to also find your own satisfaction. This is a really tough month, because mid-month, because it's almost like you're hoping to gain more, right? But you might have to get some things notarized, guys. Okay. Yeah, because if anything, they're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't feel like with a Fool, no matter how many boundaries that you make, they're still pushing forward with the Six of Swords. So no matter what it is, and they're pushing, and it's almost like they know they're making you unhappy, right? It's almost like they know what they're doing, you know, and it's for their own achievements. And they're going to kick off the summer this way, you know, for their own gain. So this is definitely you defending your territory against what you consider the devil energy at this time. And you might even think of this person as the devil. Go away, devil. Not today, devil. Right? But the communication is something that you're going to have to swiftly cut through and really start making the boundaries and the swift decisions about how you're going to do things. Right? So if you need to get any kind of lawyer or any kind of professional involved in the situation, maybe it's even a brother or a sister causing something, maybe dad needs to get involved within the situation, however it is. But I do see this very powerful man coming in who seems to have the answers to the situation, either that or it's going to be you really sitting in the chair. Let's just put it this way, no matter what, even before this person gets here, you're going to have to become this person to get this person, right? Because you're going to have to make the swift decisions through the logical thinking to say, that's it. I'm going to become the boss. This is what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to go get somebody to get, you know, down to the nitty gritty. So whether or not you're getting this person, you have to become that person first, right? Because then that means they don't have any control. You have all the control. And whoever you have over here could be a little bit of a control freak. Could even be a boyfriend or somebody who is trying to fight and they were cheating and they want to come back and get their TV. It could be something just as little as that, and you're saying you ain't getting your TV because you ain't stepping into my house. So if you want your TV, you better get a lawyer because you ain't getting your TV, right? Too bad for you. Do you see what I'm saying? So however it is, right? But it's down to the nitty gritties, and it's definitely something that you don't want this person around, but they are really pushing. I'm just saying, man, they're pushing every little button, taking every little curveball at you, throwing curveballs. They're just not going to let this one go right now. So the only thing you can do is stand your ground and build those boundaries. And just make sure that you're staying tough and rough and really using, right now, not just using your intuition, but really using your logical thinking about this situation, because you're going to have to, every time he throws a curveball, you're going to have to counteract that, right? To make sure that they're not getting away with anything. And he could even be a bit of a con person, manipulator. Okay, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Thank you.